I would like to share a statistic with you, and it's from InfoResearchLab.com, and it wasn't performed by this guy, but he compiled a whole bunch of statistics, and his name is Arthur Hawkins. But basically, over 443,000 Americans die because of smoking each year, and secondhand smoke kills about 50,000 of them. So that means that out of all the deaths in the United States, about 1 out of 5 is caused by cigarette smoke. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about why smoking is harmful. I'm going to present a solution to you about how you can minimize your risk of contracting diseases such as cancer or breathing problems. And I'm going to inform you how you can make a difference in either your life or the life of someone that you know. So first of all, smoking is harmful to everyone. First of all, well, again, it's harmful to the smoker because there's a lot of chemicals that go into a cigarette. According to Livestrong.com, in 1988, the Surgeon General reported that nicotine-less tobacco is the addictive ingredient in cigarettes, and there are about 4,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, and 250 of those chemicals are known to be harmful. According to Cancer Research UK, in 2009, they reported that some of those chemicals, this is definitely not all of them, but they include tar, arsenic, benzene, cadmium, formaldehyde, which is used in preservatives and wars, polonium-210, chromium, hydrogen cyanide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, and ammonia. Most of these chemicals are generally used in fertilizers, poisons, pesticides. Some are used in weapons, explosives, and one of them, polonium-210, is highly radioactive. Now you might think that, well, I don't smoke, so this doesn't really affect me. Well, it's not just the chemicals that go into your body when you smoke, it's secondhand smoke that really affects you, because non-smokers can get hurt by it too. Today, nicotine, smoking, and cigarettes, as well as cancer, are nearly synonymous, but that is incorrect, because nicotine is not the component in cigarette that actually causes cancer. In a research done, I think last year, and discussed on a blog by My Vapor Eyes, mice were given nicotine over a period of weeks. They were just injected with it, and then at the end of the weeks that they were observed for, it was reported that there was no effect of nicotine on the mice. Nicotine did not increase tumors, multiplicity, or size. So if the mice were already sick, then their tumors or cancers did not continue to spread. So this means that nicotine in itself is not that harmful as a substance because you do encounter it in other products. So that means that it is cigarette smoke that causes cancers. And QuitSmokingTips.com says that tobacco smoke causes cancer, especially lung cancer, which is a terrible form of cancer, and it leads to an awful death. So non-smokers are at a higher risk for lung cancer when they are around smokers. And this affects you guys because in your pre-speech surveys, almost everyone in here, except for 4 people, said that they come into contact with secondhand smoke at least once a week. So since secondhand smoke is what really hurts people, I think that the easiest way to reduce risks of cancer and other health side effects, wouldn't it be easy to just get rid of secondhand smoke? Well, this is where electronic cigarettes come in. They have no combustion, they operate on a battery, they only produce vapor, which goes into the smoker and does not harm you as a bystander. And the liquid nicotine that gets vaporized contains very few harmful chemicals. It has some that have been known to hurt people in large amounts, but according to eCig.org, there is no published scientific data that e-cigarette vapor is harmful to the delicate tissues in the lungs. So it will not cause any sort of cancer. And smokers actually reduce the risk of it by using electronic cigarettes. Now, another benefit of them is that they look and they taste like cigarettes, and one of the hard things about quitting for smokers is that they feel like they need to have a cigarette or the taste of a cigarette in their mouth. And since electronic cigarettes deliver safe and controllable doses of nicotine, they help smokers quit while still retaining that feeling of smoking. Now, are bad for you, and I've just told you how electronic cigarettes are better. And I would like to have you imagine for a moment what the world would be like if everyone stopped smoking cigarettes and smoked electronic cigarettes instead. So, first of all, electronic cigarettes reduce the risk of cancer for everybody. And, well, that's a good thing, right? And secondly, smokers are usually outcasts because of their addiction. So, when you step out for a smoke break, you're usually either by yourself or with your other smokers, but you're isolated from your other friends. And with electronic cigarettes, you can smoke in a very safe way, and you can still be around your peers and family, and you will not hurt them with your habit. Now, also, many, not all, but many people say that once they try electronic cigarettes, it has helped them quit smoking. So that's also another benefit of them. And even if it doesn't help the smoker quit their nasty habit, you would still limit the secondhand smoke that goes into them and into you. Now pretend that you did not recommend electronic cigarettes to your friends and your family, and they continue to smoke. Their cancer risks increase, and so do yours. And they can shorten your lifespan by as much as 15 years. Now, in free speech surveys, most of you guys said that quitting would be best. And electronic cigarettes do help you quit. And imagine yourself 30 or 40 years from now, and you're playing at a park, and you're happy, and you have all your family and your friends around you, and no one's sick, and you can play frisbee, and you can run around, and you don't have to worry about someone coughing up a lung. But pretend that you didn't advertise this product to your friends and family. Maybe in 30 or 40 years, you would be in a hospital. You would be standing around a friend or a family member, and you'd be watching them die because of lung cancer. So, electronic cigarettes can't be advertised as healthy, but they do have a lot of benefits for smokers and non-smokers alike. And they include less poisons for the smoker, no secondhand smoke whatsoever, they pose no known risks or health complications, and they help smokers quit in a lot of cases. Now, electronic cigarettes are not necessarily a cure, but they do facilitate the quitting process, and they can help someone go from 2 packs a day to 1 pack a day to no packs a day. Now, even if none of you smoke here, nearly all of you know someone that does. And I encourage you guys to inform your friends and families and loved ones of electronic cigarettes and help save their life.